Hello everyone, this is the 10th episode of the Tottenham series. I've got to mid-February, so we've got through quite a lot of the season. So I'll take you through that. I'll take you through quite a quiet transfer window as well. So we'll head over there first of all. In terms of signings in the transfer window in January, not much happened at all. We got Thiago in, who I'd already agreed a fee with before the window opened. Left back's quite hard to come back on Football Manager, I've found out, and I was having a bit of a scout around the world trying to find some, and I came across this guy who I thought had pretty good potential, so I snapped him up. He's got a 3.5 star potential, which is great. If we can get him up to like 3 star, then he'll be a pretty good left back, and because you don't get many like that really. Then Flavius Via Dewey, yeah. I like the look of this guy. I got him in one of my scout reports. One of my scouts obviously went over to Portugal and spotted this guy, and I was like, yeah, he seems pretty good. So I scouted him. Come off the bench 3 league games, got an assist, which is pretty good. And got some good stats again. He's 21, so he's already quite mature for a regen. 3.5 star potential. I can just see something in here. If we can get a few more orange starts in here, like 5, 6, 7 more maybe, then he could be a really good player. And he's not started improving yet, but he hasn't been at the club for that long, so I'll have to give him a chance. As for outs, Sheikh Tiote went to Lyon. I'd arranged this way before this window. He's 28 and he's losing. He's starting to lose a little bit of pace, I think. Well, he will be doing soon anyway. And in I think in like 3 years' time or something, he'd only be worth like 4 or 5 million at the max. So I thought, well, I can try and get 10 million for him. Lyon came in with the bid, so I accepted it. And we got a good centre midfield partnership between Jadson and Nuri Sahin at the moment, with a few good young players backing him up, and Scott Parker still. So I thought he's not really essential to the squad, so we can offload him for 10 million. And Michael Dawson went to Wolves. He wasn't getting any games at all really, and he started to hand in some transfer requests, kept asking to stay again, and then I just let him go to Wolves. He offered 1.8 million, thought we'll get him off our hands, get him off the wages. I have had 2 deals that are going to be happening. This guy I've been following for a bit, he looks like a good player. Not got the many orange stars, but overall, like, he's an all-round good player, I think. 18 years old. He's playing in the Liga 1 in France for Lille, who are one of the best teams in there. He scored 5 goals for them. I mean, I think this could be a pretty decent signing if it works. He's got really good potential. I'm not paying a penny for him. Not high on the wages either. Good stuff. And then a bit of covering the net again. I've always seen this guy around about on Football Manager. He becomes a good keeper, and he has done. And we managed to get him on a free. So I think for a keeper to have on the bench, I think this ain't a bad deal at all. I might try and let Ospina go in this summer, because I don't need 3 like world-class goalkeepers pretty much, because that's what I think I'll have on my hands at that point. So I think they're 2 pretty good deals really that are going to be coming in. So we'll head over to the fixtures now, so I'll see you then. Overall in the league, apart from this patch here, we've been absolutely fantastic. And I nearly just left this save and never came on it again. I'm not going to lie, we nearly saw the last of me at that point on YouTube, but we started off this period with a 5-1 win away at Bolton. That's one thing I find now as well. I keep going back to this save because I like what I've created here. I like some of the players that I've got. So the 5-1 win at Bolton, Sahin, Damiao with a hat-trick, and Aseo Gomez, that young Spaniard again. And then we came back to White Hart Lane with a 2-0 win against West Ham, Papadopoulos and Andre Schürrle. Andre Schürrle picked up a lengthy injury. He's been out for 2 months. He's just come back, and not quite found form yet since he's come back. And see, there he is again on the score sheet. He's such a big player for us. As Dedrick Boyata own goal and a Schürrle goal just before the break sealed a 2-1 win against Fulham. Away against Everton, not a bad point at all really. 2 injuries, Sahin and Hazard, 2 big players for us. Quite a frustrating game this. But at 2-0, I felt like it was over at half time. I'm seeing that with my team. Like, I can see myself a really good effect. It's happened like recently as well in the last few matches where we're getting beat at half time, hardly even in the game. I can give a team talk and they'll respond to it, which I'm really liking. So Gomez and Shaw with the goals there. Home against Wolves, we sneaked a 1-0 win. Not convincing, but we did the job. They didn't have a shot on target, so it was never really in doubt. Leandro Damiao getting that important goal made sure we didn't drop needless points. Away to Leeds, tricky place to go. I've seen a lot of teams, big teams as well, trip up here this season. But a double from Andre Schürrle won us the game 2-0. Then at home against Stoke, 1-0 win, just about scraping through games at this point. I think the Peter Crouch sending off did help. They didn't have a shot all game, but I bet they would have if he'd have stayed on. But I think that the stats pretty much reflect that sending off really. 73% wouldn't have been that high if they had 11 men on the pitch, I can almost assure you of that. Lucas Moura with a big goal for us, sealing that 1-0 win again. Then away at United, you never expect to get anything from here, but to only lose 1-0 is a bit frustrating. Javier Hernandez, if I ever find a way to stop him on Football Manager, I don't know what I'll do because I never will. He's just incredible. I don't actually have a clue what you've got to do to stop him. But yeah, he sealed the win for them. Important we bounced back, and we did. Beat Aston Villa 2-0, Jadson and Schürrle with the goals. Then we played at home against Chelsea, which was an uncharacteristic loss really. It was frustrating because Chelsea were like, they had a game in hand on us, but they were about 5 points behind, so losing this game let them back in to give them a chance to take over us. With that game in hand, a Jadson penalty it didn't spark a revival. We had a lot more shots, but we just weren't clinical. Poor loss. We don't usually lose at home against teams like them, Chelsea, Arsenal's, but we did then. Then away at Blackburn. This was annoying. We had a goal disallowed in like the 80th minute, and I'd love to know if we'd have actually managed to go on and win the game from that situation. Quite an even game. Normally they deserved it, but a Hazard late goal, I think to share the points in that game was fair. Then away at the rivals Arsenal, they beat us again. That's twice in a row now after I've beaten them 5 times in a row. I quite like getting these little rival battles and trying to get a bit of the bragging rights really, but at the moment we're losing them. Thiago Silva responded to a Shamak goal, but then a late goal from Shamak won it to them. That's what sparked off my frustration really. Then at home against Liverpool, we won 1-0, really good win. Thiago Silva nicking it in the 81st minute. Then at home against Newcastle, it finished 1-1. Hazard put us ahead. We should be winning these games. We didn't. We got battered. Well, not battered, but considering most games this season we have been the dominant team. Like for them to get stats like that is pretty convincing. And Colaccini equalised in the second half. I got a share of the points for them. Then away at City, a good draw. I was happy with this, 0-0. Nothing really happened in this game, to be honest. I don't think any team deserved it. They were probably the better of the teams on the stats, but you can expect that because they're City and they've got a lot of quality. Away at Southampton, big win because we dropped a lot of points in the last few games. Had to get back on track somewhere. Went 1-0 up early on, held it throughout the game. Possibly didn't deserve it, but we won it, and that's what matters. Then this was the turning point, I think. Home against Swansea. I think last episode I mentioned it. I said that I always go and press high up the pitch and just all over against Swansea. It's not the thing to do. I changed it for this game. This happened, and I know what I'm going to do from the future and on really. 8-0 against Swansea. Damiao hat-trick. Jose Angel left back popping up with a goal. Eden Hazard with 2. Joe Allen on goal and Asel Gomez with a goal. 68 minutes for our last goal. I was thinking maybe double figures there, but wasn't to be. But I'm not going to complain about an 8-0 win. Good 3-0 win away at Norwich. Not the easiest place to go. Damiao with 2 goals and Eden Hazard in the second half. Dominated in possession, which is a bit of a surprise, but we did more with the ball when we had it. Home against City, big win. Another moment where I was so annoyed because the 71st minute goal from Hazard after Jadson put us ahead early on. I thought that might have been enough to win us it, and then they went forward and it was just one of them attacks. I was in commentary mode as always, and it's just one way you just know it's going to go in, and I was just like so frustrated. Then Thiago Silva got a massive goal. That is a season-changing goal out in the 81st minute. We held out, scored a massive win against City. Pretty much meant that they've got no chance of catching us now. So that's a big team out of the equation. Away against West Brom, we won 4-1. A tricky place to go again. 1-0 down at half time. This is the game I was on about. Give the half time team talk. Came out and played amazingly. 2 goals from Damiao, penalty from Jadson, which was important, and Thiago Silva popping up again on the score sheet. And then the last game we played at home against Bolton, good comfortable 3-0. Eden Hazard with 2, Damiao with a goal. Certainly got him sent off, but didn't really mean anything. He's going to miss 3 games. But yeah, what we're looking at now? Carling Cup first. We'll go for that again. We've not got past the first round in ages. Oh, I've showed you this, haven't I? Sorry about that one. FA Cup. We're not going to be retaining that, I'm afraid, this season. 2 ties, no goals against Swansea. Went through on penalties, and then we lost 1-0 away at West Ham. played a youthful midfield. I'm not too bothered about the FA Cup. Won it twice in a row. I'd much rather sacrifice an FA Cup title to mount a serious bid in bigger tournaments. So that's kind of the approach I took, and a part of me wasn't too disheartened about going out. Okay, it was to rivals, but still, oh well. And the Champions League, we're not even going to bother going through that young boys game. I don't know what happened, but we came top of the group, which was pretty good. We got Paris Saint-Germain, which is a bit unlucky. We could have had AC Milan. Barcelona and Real Madrid both came bottom of their groups, and Inter Milan didn't qualify. So I'm thinking there's a chance, but I don't want to get me hopes up too much because there is still a lot of quality left in the competition. Still got top of the group quite easily, even though we got battered by young boys, and they're the team who ended up joining us, surprisingly enough. I'll go through it just to. I'm sure you guys are wondering what actually happened here, but our goal was an own goal. It wasn't that bad of a team that I picked. I think I played Zamani. Yeah, Zamani was a young player. Bought him a few seasons back. He's a pretty good player. He's been playing well for the reserves, so I thought pretty much we already sealed qualifications, so I thought let's play him. Pretty good team, but no, absolutely battered. And the rest of the ties, this Copenhagen, Haven in there with Leon. I would actually this half of the draw down here. I'd fancy any of them teams on our day. The top half's a bit tricky, so hopefully we'll get a winner of them if we can go through. But PSG is going to be a tricky game. But I think that's about it. I'll wrap it up here. So thank you everybody for watching, and please leave a like, please leave a comment, please subscribe, and I'll see you next episode. Yeah, sorry about that. I was rendering, went back on Football Manager, saw the detail in my bottom left corner, and remembered I forgot to show them that. So here it is. We're in second, level with United, which is quite an achievement really, since though they've been flying ahead in the last few seasons. I don't know. The advantage for us is that we've got to play against United at home. We've played them away, got that out of the way. So that could end up being a massive game, but still, I'm not feeling that confident. But to just be up here is amazing. Swansea are putting up an incredible fight. After like 12 games, they were top of the league, but played more and like could be overtaken. And I was just thinking that any second they're going to be taken over and they're going to be a mid-table team again. But surprisingly enough, they're still up here. And City revived a bit. They're up in 8th. Still quite a long way off the pace, 20 points off it, but they've picked it up a little bit. West Ham doing pretty well, but apart from that, Aston Villa bottom. Bit surprising, but yeah, that's about it. So I'm sorry about that if it caused any confusion, but there you go. I'm showing it here. Hopefully I've not forgotten anything else, because I'm not going to do it again. I'll just wait till the next one if I have. I probably shouldn't have had 3 hours sleep last night and got up for F1, but whatever. Yeah, thank you for watching, and stick around for the next episode.